Alright, we're back again with some more digging. No whelpers killing a lot of fish. Big 9-0. Skelly spawner. Yeah, at this rate of streams, it won't be too long for that. Oh, I did. Once it said popular songs, nope. Won't happen. What is this, like, giant, like, separation that, like, they just didn't finish? I guess because of the lava, they didn't want to do it. Appreciate the 35 watch streak there, Fish. For what? I said thank you. No bullying squishy today. You see, I don't know what stream that would be. I do that just like out of, I don't know. I like walking around like this sometimes, rather than this. Does the thing look proportionate in the bottom right? Because I had to redo it again. Yeah, it looks alright. So, like, I'm gonna have to, manually do that every day. So the only way I can actually see my cursor myself is to use the full display capture. And it doesn't, like, the mini player doesn't open in the same spot every time. So, like, I'm gonna have to, like, meticulously place that every single time. So if that goes away at some point, because I get tired of having to position that, that'll be why. Otherwise, I can't see my cursor, and there's no way for that to go away. Unless I download, like, I don't know, like a, whatever you would use, I guess. An external program or whatever. It's like, it's not always going to be the same size either. It's like, there's no way I can get that. Because it doesn't open the same size, it doesn't open in the same spot. So annoying. What do you mean? Trying something different. So I feel like nobody on Twitch will know. So I'm trying to do something that's a little bit more generic that some people that don't know will probably click on. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Hold on. What the fuck? I don't have a... I keep it? Nah. Did I? I didn't even notice if I did. It's the ending to the song, bro. What next manual dig project? It's gonna be too soon, apparently, to these guys. Next decade is the person saying that they want to do another one after this is done. $40K. It's extremely late for you. But you needed to get other shit done, including sleep. Yeah, it's either that or I guess we do the and or the bat switch, the new bat switch. Oh yeah, I read through those 400 messages, it feels like. It probably wasn't even feel like it probably was that many. Well, it said 300 when I first opened Discord when I got home. I mean, it only feels like that because that's all you're working on at the moment. Why are these beacons still so high? Map art of your profile picture. I think I remember. I mean, I don't remember a lot of what I read, but that sounds kind of familiar. I'm ready for the new beacons? What does that even mean? In a way, purse, yeah, kinda. I don't know, it might be like a chill stream where I just like not even really talk a lot. I don't know. Since EID suppression is now out, am I gonna use it? No, probably not. I swear that's been out for a while, no? I won't like use like any suppression or anything. I don't even... We only used it for the slime parry because Max wanted to do it. I would have been fine with just the portal ones that don't require it. But Max said he wanted to do it. I was like, yeah, go for it, man. But, like, I won't make farms or anything else that, like, requires it moving forward. No, I think I just have a little bit of a low energy first. Nothing, like, is happening. Yeah, and entity ID suppression's been out for a long time. Not something that I will do. I don't like portal spam farms and all this, like, portal spam, boat spam, minecart spam. I don't really like set farms. They were cool at first, but now, like, they're just used for everything, and it's boring. It's the same thing for me, like, EOL farms. Like, that's all anybody ever made anymore, and it's just, like, there's no uniqueness to it anymore. My favorite farm in this world, in terms of, like, the coolness factor of it... Fuck, I haven't even gone to it. You envision the hub. It's, like, up here somewhere. I think that's triangle there. Where's Parrot? Upper's here. Now he walked away instantly. Alright. I swear Parrot was right around... Ocelot. He sold... I think it's been a thing for a pretty long time at this point. I think that beacon can go to... I don't remember, but I think that one's fully, for the most part, cleared. And part of my section after it, and then it could be cleared. What the fuck? Oh, it's a bit more west. It's right above Wool. Okay. No, I would just wait till I'm done this section today, hopefully. I think it's still partially in the spot I'm mining out. Like, I think it's like, well, it doesn't even matter because I have that one, I guess. Me. Oh, yeah, no, it's totally fine to remove. Because, yeah, I still have this beacon and I have this beacon, so, like, yeah, that can be removed actually now, if you want to. If you want to keep mining, you know, it doesn't have to be removed this very second. But that one's fully good to remove. Right on top. Oh, yeah, I remember it now. Yep. Well, I guess I can make this shear crafter a lot easier. I hope this iron farm still works. My favorite farm ever is still going to be the parrot farm. For the sheer uniqueness of it. Shit uses beacons. Fuck tons of turtle eggs. And it just looks sick. That's why we made the turtle egg perimeter. I think it was like 18 shulker boxes or some shit, or turtle eggs. Something ridiculous. As well as the leaves. We did the jungle leaf, or the leaf farm perimeter for that as well. Fuck ton of leaves. Shit uses cake. This is made out of slime, obviously, because it was made for the height map, but that doesn't matter anymore. So that could have been anything, the solid block. But we just use glass because it's fine. But yeah, always be my favorite farm just because nobody makes farms like this anymore. You would just, for example, Wave Tech, they just have 2x2 or like a small area of update suppressed portals for their parrot farm, and then compare it to this. It's like, I'd rather have this. Even though it's a pain in the fucking ass to make, I'd rather have this. How many feathers per hour? I don't remember. It would be in the project channel. That would be year 4. I think. So I did test it because there wasn't one document at the time, and well, at least the one that was just wave text, and it was just portal spam, and I'm like, this is probably faster, and it was. I mean, it was a few thousand per hour. Just don't remember how many. Or without checking the video itself. Yeah, but those rates won't be accurate anymore. I would have had to have tested it myself. 1,100 parrots per hour. Um, it's 200 parrots an hour faster than wait text update suppressed Portal 1 with bedrock breaking. So whatever that is times Luden, which is probably like 2.5 or something feathers. Don't entirely remember. No, 1,100 parrots. 11,000 would be ridiculous. It's not worth it if you're planning on making it. Unless you just want it to be, like, have like a cool thing, but... 3 parrots? That sounds about... Three per parrot? That sounds about right. Is the range, with Luden 1 to 5? So it's 1 to 5, then it is 3. Yeah, then it is 3 exactly on average, so it would be calculated as 3,300. It wouldn't be that speed anymore now because the height map, so like, you know, that kind of ruins that farm. But it's not like we were gonna run that farm more anyways. We just made those farms to have the farms. Remove that beacon pretty fast. The longest part about removing those is just the, what's it called? The gold blocks. Like the actual beacon base itself. How you doing, Kool-Aid? You had haze? Oh, you mean you had been in the range of this beacon and the other one? Because those ones were put close together because it was in the middle. And we had like no range back here, so we put like two corresponding there. So like those had to overlap, and same with this one. It doesn't reach all the way over, so we put another one there. And then yeah, it's some of the beacon reaches overlap. We're moving along. Well, we were around like 3 million yesterday, I think, left. According to Achillean, so, you know, that could be wrong, it could be not, I don't know. How you doing, Fragger? But we'll see. This weekend, it could be done. It just depends on, like, how many people are on and, how frequent and how much time we spend here. You doing, Chili? Plus, I have a 3-day weekend again, so Friday I'll be here. We have a long ways to go until don't have to worry about this damn cave anymore. We just create a whole nother cave with this gravel patch, I guess. This gravel patch be a little larger, please, next time? Fucking no. Yeah, I was gonna go see the, oh, what the fuck's the one called? Disclosure Day? But I heard mixed stuff about it, so I'm just, like, not even going until I'll just wait till it comes out on stream and stuff. Tunnel bore worth it for ancient debris? No. I mean, I guess if you want to clear a load of lava, you're better off just making a perimeter. There's no, like, low effort way to get ancient debris. Yeah, 6.5 stacks is the normal for 256, 272 perimeter, because it's an average of 1.5 Debbie per chunk. You want to get a netherite beacon, make a 1k by 1k perimeter, nether perimeter, and you'll get that plus some as a side product of just making that 1k by 1k nether perimeter. Debating if I should just make enough for 27 boxes of netherite pickaxes. I think we have like 16 maybe? Or something around that. 14, I think it might be 15. Between 14 and 16 we have currently. Because like, when else are we going to use all the diamonds and ancient debris that we have? Because I'm not making a beacon unless they make it actually, like, worth my time to make one of those. Otherwise, it's just going to sit in Debbie form in the main storage. It's 15 minutes per box. Well, that's a shulker and a half. Oh, you said full inventory. Somebody broke the mini cactus XP bank because they didn't turn the chunk loaded on, and they turned it on. I don't think there's a faster player list. Not really a player list, but like player interaction list that doesn't require the mob switch to be off. Besides the XP bank, I think that's really it. And I think that only has... The mini one only has like 50 furnaces or something. I think it's not a lot. I think it might be enough for like 2 shulkers of picks. And then you gotta wait however long to get enough XP back into that to repair a pickaxe. Actually, I don't even know how much it takes to fully repair a pickaxe. XP wise. Surely AI is going to have that right. I guess you could just figure out how much durability 1 XP repairs. And then just calculate from that. You know, Pepper? $1,000 XP. So you're telling me that 1 XP only repairs 2 durability? So that means it's 3 hours before those furnaces can fully repair. Because the furnace smelts 360 items an hour, and we smelt cactus, so we get 1 XP per cactus. So every 3 hours, roughly 2 boxes of picks can get repaired at the mini one. It's a bit over right now. And actually, yeah, it's about 3 hours exactly. Which I guess is fine if we just, like... Once we get, like, 3 or 2 boxes, we, like, go repair them all the time to, like, constantly refresh it. Like, it's fine. But if we, like, stockpile them, then, like, we're gonna have to go to the XP one. The portal. Because I don't think there's a faster one. Yeah, it's pretty much the only current, like, XP farm, really. Unless we do the same thing that we have before, just the armadillo variants, we could just stack a lot of those ones and repair it super quickly, but because they're a lot smaller. But we'll, I mean, really don't need anything else, to be honest. We're not really going to have the problem of repairing this many picks super frequently. It only recognizes it in the first word. First. Good night, Elite. Appreciate you hanging out a little bit, man. We can look at trying to fix the mini one tomorrow, possibly, if I remember. I gotta fix a Chromos in the tree farm, so that could go either two ways. Cat wanted outside. Vanilla flavored coffee beans. Nice. These delays are annoying me with how laggy they are. They didn't take that long to breed up. Should I dispose of them? Nope, well, I read a yes. Oh, sorry, Purse, they're going. Oh, look, now one exceed. He's gotta die. Hello? Can you? Oh, so you can't kill them if they are holding an item. Tell Mojang to make a less laggy mob. Apparently they can't do that because they do the same thing with the Copper Golem. There's no way that 89 of these should be causing the server to, like, collapse. At least you don't hear anything. Mojang optimizing their own game? Nah. I'm doing it for the mob hits first. Just think about it that way. I won't. And people use these things for unstackable sorters. I mean, like, stop flying. Look at the MSVT dropping already. I spent a good amount of time bringing them over here. I like the song so far, though. This is so tedious. Look how much the MSVT just dropped since I started doing this. How you doing, Cyber? There's 4 now. Hey, buddy, come down here. Oh, because they're so laggy. And I want the mop heads. Smile. Brother, what is their health regen? Got him. They're just creating unnecessary lag for the moment that we're mining in this area, so they don't take that long to breed up, and it's not like amethysts are hard to get. So I'll just breed them up at a later time. And I wanted the mob heads. It's diabolical. It's a little bit of a, we don't talk about it. Now I can mine in peace and not lag. They were causing this number to go up by 10. When there was only like 80 of them. That is a poorly designed mob. You're back in mod view. You don't like the default look? I like it. I mean, I'm always just used to that. I've never actually really been in mod view. I'm gonna go turn on the whiskey farm after this, because we're gonna need the coal. The decoration soon TM. Whiskey farm for a good drink. Exactly. They've been called whiskey for a long time from Fallen Breath, and I've always called it whiskey ever since seeing it. Yeah, we can watch it run for a little bit, Fish. You loving the instant mine? I've been doing this, if you look at the VODs, for, I think, like, at least a week straight. If not over. Finding this area out. So there's plenty of VODs for if you wanted to watch more. The music won't be in the VOD, though. Unfortunately, I can't do that. But you can have your own music there. Unless that's with cola. I just like whiskey in general. What design for the whiskey farm? It's called Whiskey Abused. And it's called that because it has wither roses on top of nether bricks. So the farm is not limited to the size of the crossroad. You'll see once I get there. It's not too much longer for this layer. We're only doing like a small-ish section. The way we did it was with suppression. So it might be, but it'll be a lot more tedious to do. The farm still works. Are you mean like just running the farm or making the farm in general? Oh yeah, I had to make a modification. I'll show you when I was over there. Hopefully you didn't tear it down. But yeah, when I first started to run it, it broke when we updated. And there was only one thing I knew I could try, and surprisingly it worked, so I made this minor tweak in SMP like a week ago. And it ran fine ever since doing that. And I only have a small test size, so, you know, it could be not a perfect fix, but it, you know, it's working for now, I guess. You will also lose one row of spawning spaces, because there's no way to put my fix on that one row in the middle. Otherwise, the center piston to push them into the middle would not activate without having to rewire the thing entirely. The light blue blocks is just the diamonds, so they're easy to see. I don't normally do manual mining projects, I do like world eaters, so it's nice to spot those easily from super high up. Compared to like the gold and redstone, like you can't really see that. You know, a lot of iron, those tough areas. Spawn. Do I think building the entire MS will strengthen your application? I mean, it doesn't, just because you build something of ours doesn't mean like we like weigh it higher in a sense. Like the projects themselves aren't end all be all to your application. Like they contribute to it for sure, but I mean it's also like your you are as a person in general as well. But obviously your projects help, but just because you build something of the servers, it's not gonna like automatically get you into the server. Yeah, like having like your own personal thing you fit into the server. The server's like environment well. You know, you're not just there to fool around. You're like dedicated for sure. Yeah. You doing, COD? I finally made a thing for the to craft more minecarts for the whiskey farm since remember that broke not too long ago. At least we don't need to craft them manually again. Why? This one's not entirely reliable. We've had the box loaders break a few times, and I also just don't want to use the minecart spam. I want to do something else. Just got back from the gym. Nice. What day was it? And we got to do some better decoration overall. Legs. Chris loves legs. It's the only day that she likes. Charlie. So yes, I made a minecart crafter. And I've already, this was like filled all the way up to like here or something in this fourth line. I restocked the whole farm. After we had the issue where it broke. But this is the whiskey abuse that has wither roses on top of nether brick, so the farm can be made extremely long and wide. We only have one layer, because one layer took long enough to do. And I never even put the pumpkins in because it's not even worth it for one layer for the mob cap wise. But for the fix pepper, I think it was either or Reaper. You put an activator rail here and you gotta power it. So I use a lever. It's pretty much the only thing you can like fit in this area to power the activator rails. And then because of that, you can't use this. You can't use this one. So I just put extra glass above this layer so nothing can spawn here because there's no physical way to power this one here without interfering with this piston or this rail that is used to transport the signal to this piston to push them in. So that's what I did. And they eject in the correct spot right here. I mean, I guess you could update suppress the activator rail if you haven't made the farm already, but that just sounds miserable to do for all of that. And then because I also had to do this on this side, this is the only spot I could power this activator rail without having to disable this line as well. What I did here is I changed the clock. So I think there's a trapdoor. There's a trapdoor somewhere where this lever would power. Or it would interfere in some sort of way. So I had to change it to a door. And then extend it that way. Oh, it was right here the trapdoor was for the scaffold. So I had to rewire that a little bit too, but that should be pretty easy for you to figure out. It's not too hard to do that. Legs are a staple. They go up and down. Well, yeah, that's definitely for sure. It'll have better rates than this, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'll have a sword here. No, I don't. Oh, he has a sword. Last player, whiskey, inventory. Yeah, well, that's filled, so it works for me. The world border? No, I'm not doing that just for a whiskey farm or any farm in general, man. So many other servers do that stuff. That ain't me. How fast? I have no idea, brother. Whatever a quarter of the full farm is. This will be like a skull every 2 seconds. I think it's 150 skulls is the full version. And we have a quarter of that, so it would be like, yeah, like 30 skulls a minute, which isn't too fast, but it's fast enough. Mouse switch is off. I'm gonna put an insurance bot here just because I don't trust this farm right now. Won't affect the rates because it's right above them. Not that it would anyway, because there's not that many spawn-in spaces. Let's see if I can get the time in first try again. Interval 16. Yeah, that's pretty close. It could be a little closer, but that's fine. My output is probably not ideal, but I did this because I wanted the collection to be like under the farm and not like stretching outside of it. And this was before AutoCrafters, so it just gets stored in regular coal and regular bones. So before the whiskey train, we had this, the proper whiskey train. This is arguably more satisfying to me than taking damage, because they're starving. That's why we have the beacons for regen and resistance. And Pupper's doing good. Percy's sneezing a lot today. He was rolling around on the grass for like a long ass time. But you can see like we're still operating beneath mob cap. So there's no real point in me even adding the pumpkins, the car pumpkins to the farm. So I basically just didn't. How you doing, Zeno? First, a little bit behind there, buddy. Only an hour and a half. What percent? So there's 4 layers in the full farm, and we only made one, so a quarter, 25%. So it's around 30 skulls a minute, and then whatever a quarter of the bones and coal rates are as well. I actually don't remember the full rates. Hold. Look at my phone. So you can still watch the farm run. You forgot to run the breaker when you left. Average Xeno moment. Whiskey abused. Does it not have the full rates? To go to the fucking document. I think it only has the skull rates listed on the video. And I have to like open a document to go to the bones and whole rate. Yeah. Alright, open the document. Keep touching my mouse. It says bones are 410,000 an hour, so we'll get around 100,000 bones an hour. And around about 65,000 coal an hour. So you're not the fastest by any means, but it's the first before the whiskey train was a thing. This was what we had. No, I just was gonna run it on stream because I got rid of all like but 4 allays so that the lag's down, so I can run this in the backgrounds. Yeah, I'll go down there for a little bit. I'll actually be right back so you can sit here and watch this go in the background for a little bit. It could be contributed from the farm purse. wasn't? Okay. I think we had too many minecarts crafted, but I'd rather have too many than too little. Yeah. And I definitely have the extra loaders because I obviously tiled this for the full scale farm. Or no, I think I did. I don't know, but we could probably include crafters for at least the coal-to-coal blocks in these loaders by just replacing this and that with crafters. But it's fine. That's why we have this here to just craft very quickly. You can fuck right off. Is the bot dropping items? No. The bot's inventory is filled. Slash carpet. No. Slash player whiskey inventory. His inventory is fully filled. That's just because we've used them here before and it just inventory just stacks up. Naughty hot air balloon? Yeah, not the happy kind. I used to fish in like the early days, but not anymore. I wouldn't use it anyway. We have faster squid farms and faster wither rose farms anyway. It looked like he's drop stacking. It's just like have it timed perfectly. Give me that box. I want the box. I mean, I use all my charcoal for the furnace array, so... And coal will just be used for deco. Man, somebody's just, like, not picking up the box that drops here for whatever reason. Make coal blocks with charcoal? I wish. I read it, yeah, whether I retain the information that I read is a different story. Oh, I have like millions of charcoal. Because we stockpiled up literally millions from the charcoal berry to fuel the furnace array. I think we have enough charcoal to smelt like 100 million items. One charcoal blocks? They're never gonna add that. Well, one recipe that should be in Minecraft for sure is redyeable everything. So if you, for example, if you have red stained glass and you want to change the color of it, you should be able to just dye it a different color. Same with terracotta, concrete, any of that stuff. It's not like that IRL. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that Minecraft was a realistic game. Let me put this in Discord before I forget that I am running whiskey farm. Their switch is off. That's the only one we have on the server, fish, is you smelt like red concrete powder, you get red stained glass, and it's the same for all of them. That's really nice. Other one that should be there is uncraftable ice. If you have blue ice, you should be able to craft it down into packed ice and then down again into regular ice if you want to. Being able to condense blocks and then not able to uncondense them is stupid. It's like Gillian's back. An aspect of my imagination? I've never heard that one before. It's always been figment of my imagination. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on the crafting recipes. Dispenser crafting recipe is the most tedious thing to do in vanilla. And the way Vanilla Tweaks implements it is the best. Because you literally just have to have the string and the sticks already around the dropper. And it's like, perfect. Like, they're like, oh, well, you have auto-crafters now. It's like, yeah, but that can't craft as fast as I can. Make like a whole auto-crafting array just to have that. Well, yeah, that's the ice one that I talked about. I used to have the string one. I don't think I do anymore. We do. So we still have the wool back to string. Not that we would ever really use that anymore, but it's still there. I guess I just forgot to remove that one. Oh, the slabs into blocks? Yeah, I think that one's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Wonder if they're not finishing this section today. I got completely sidetracked, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't even know why I added that one. I think I just clicked everything on Vanilla Tweaks page on one point for the data pack, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. Can't say I ever really, like, used it. Maybe if I needed, like, one full block and I had a bunch of slabs still in my inventory from, like, a project and I don't know, go back down to, like, the boxes and find it, like, maybe I'll do that, but don't really see a need for that. I like that just for shulker boxes, so I can craft it in my inventory. Like this. That's pretty much the only reason I have that one. Max got knocked off again? Neverglide hasn't moved, have they? I think they... Is their number the same as yesterday? Never. Why can we not use Blackstone? I don't know, man. Wasn't the whole reason they wanted to add stuff to the Nether is that you could, like, play the game only in the Nether or something? I remember them hearing saying something about that. Yeah, Nether's not really too active anymore. They're a part of Wave Tech as well, so I know they mainly focus on that one, which is totally fine. They still are pretty active in the Discord. It was the idea. Yeah, where's the same treatment for the end then? I wouldn't mind a new thing above netherite, because the whole point of netherite was to go into the nether, like, have a point late game besides, like, obviously, you know, getting the blaze rods and whatever for the portal. So, like, we have the netherite for the resource for the nether, then we have, obviously, diamonds for the overworld. Having an end, like, an end one would be, like, an enderite or whatever, would be, nice. To actually give you a reason to go besides, like, the elytra and whatever. Yeah, we do. Fish. That's how I got the nether wart for the, potion brewer and stuff, because I hate nether wart farms. They're so annoying. After the overworld is done, do you know how long they could spend updating the overworld and still not be done with it? Especially when they keep adding new biomes. We have 2 of them. The llama boat one is actually pretty nice. That's like the only farm I would build, but that is only 9,000 nether wart an hour. It's not very fast. Obviously, it's not laggy at all, but we have just Luke's one in the old cropper. Yeah, the cropper farm. The crop farm. That's the size of the nether wart farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6 chunks. So that when you're in this corner, in the old random tick range, when you're in this corner would still get random ticked, and vice versa. Obviously, it can be a lot larger now. You could do the, you know, that, but then it kind of just depends on, like, diminishing returns on how large the farm is, and that was really annoying. Now, if you compare that to the new crop farm, that's the size of the new one. It's like 3 by 2, and that's 9K an hour. This farm, I think, was faster. But I don't remember. With the new Minecraft movie, I mean, I don't know, man. People love saying random shit. the copium is real. Why are you going to your corner purse? I think Loots was 14k an hour. I mean, for how much more effort it is compared to Fallen Blocks, I mean, it's not really worth it. At that point, just make a couple of the llama boat. If you use bots, obviously. Hope you're doing well though, Con. That cart crafter worked flawlessly, by the way, for the whiskey farm. Not the one, the hopper cart one, the one I saw from Spindle. I think I was just scarred from having to craft them at the first place with the first time we made it, but I just didn't even think about it. How simple a crafter is that you can just pre-fill. So like, it makes it a lot easier than having a cart crafter with the crafting table, because that was very tedious to do. I still don't get why those loaders just randomly broke and like didn't replace the box, you know, when it actually did run out of carts. Because I'm pretty sure Fallen does test their farms for an extremely long amount of time before they release stuff, so having that break is just like weird. And it was the same loader on all four like sides. Like it may be a locational thing, I guess, but who knows. I never said they tested the trencher. Hey, did you see the spindle trenchers com? The bottom trenchless ones? I'm definitely using that in the nether. I don't know about the overworld versions. The no block shield is interesting, but I guess if it doesn't break, like it's block shield erosion proof, as long as lava and water don't mix in the overworld, like I guess that's fine. For the nether, obviously it's gonna be perfect because you really don't care. It's just lava, so. Oh yeah, that's for sure. It's gonna be nice to do when we do whiskey. The new whiskey farm. Because for 1K, even before we did the side sweep, I did a 12 plus 3. Because we needed, at the time, the World Eater was 15 wide main trench, so I needed that. And 18 wide's good enough. So it's 3 wide for a 272, 6 wide for a 530, and 12 wide for a 1K for the side sweep, right? So I remember earlier doing 24 wide for the side sweep. Which version is it? Which version is what? Well, the quartz, well, the diorite, granite, and andesite farm could possibly be a manual mining project, so we wouldn't need trenches for that. I still probably will never use Chronos trenchers or Chronos style trenchers in the overworld ever again. The 10Xs are just so much better and faster. Even if that means dealing with liquids. Yeah, I don't know what you're referring to, there's a lot of things that we were talking about, so I just need some clarification on what exactly you're asking about. Like, the game, the world, the World Eater, the Trencher, like, there's a lot of things that we were yapping about. Yeah, just hit F3 purse. So top left. I mean, referring to a farm could mean a lot of things. What else could we do for that shape, that custom shape in the nether, if we do that? For the diorite, andesite, and granite farm? besides quartz that would make sense. You doing, Xena? Only on the sides by the breaker. As far as I know. The 3D version? It's still a block though. Like, it'd still be a square. No one might not a square. Again, we did a square already in the nether manually. Breaker tutorial go. I mean, at that point, you're just mining out of diamonds. And Com's doing that for Geode if he ever wants to start that. Smile. It's a mod. Yeah, we're all just on, you know, I'm just, playing some Bedrock on Java. Surely. Just not even doing the technique correctly. No, yeah, it's a carpet mud edition that allows us to do this. But it only works with netherite pickaxes. It doesn't work with diamond pickaxes, so you actually have to put a bit more, effort into making them. Because diamond picks are really easy to get. Even netherite is, but to a certain extent. There's some weird technique on Bedrock that allows you to instant mine slate, as far as I've been told. I don't really play Bedrock, so like I don't know for sure, but there's definitely some way to do it. Well, you guys can also instant mine logs too. I swear it works for deep slate as well. You haven't opened your world in like 2 weeks. Fair enough. There's definitely something. I mean, there's 100% something on YouTube. I'm actually surprised that's like the first person to actually ask that question in this whole time we've been over here. Besides from the link raid. To mine any block if you keep individually clicking. I mean, so you wouldn't be able to do it like this, but you could still technically instant mine the blocks then, I guess. Brain's too advanced. It's just because you're seeing something that shouldn't be possible, but you're seeing it be possible, and it's just like, wait, no. And we're also instant mining the ores, too. We have that as a thing as well. That's included in the mod. Which is also extremely nice, because having to stop to mine for ores is such a long and annoying process when doing manual mining projects. That's the part I hate the most out of manual mining projects. Bedrock YouTube is cursed. I mean, any Minecraft YouTube is cursed if you're in the wrong side of it. You're not wrong. The ores are just... I have this stand that I think a lot of people also do as well, that play the game late game. At some point in the game, every single block should be instant mineable in some way. Whether that's only doable with a netherite beacon, so be it. Like, I'll do it, as long as the range is not 50 blocks radius, like, that should be a thing at some point in the progression. We've survived 100 days, yep. Wish you had your bedrock. Oh, yeah, I'm the same way. Like, having some of the old worlds would be really nice that I started out the game with, but don't have that. To look back on, it would have been...
Look here! Look, listen!
It would have been really nice to have. Yeah, let me queue after this later. Furnace has instant mineable glass. Carpet has instant mineable glass by default. It's called, Missing Tools. Base carpet has that. You don't even need Chronos carpet. It used to include beacons, but apparently it's just glass now. This is generally useless, works on like 20% of the blocks. What does haste actually do? Pistons, which was only added not really recently, but not early on. Sticky pistons, stone, andesite, granite, tough, diorite. We're calling that 20%? I guess basalt. Basalt, blackstone. There's really not that much. And you actually need haste to actually instant mine. I think it's nowhere near 20%. It's like barely any blocks. I mean, as long as it's not like in the middle of like me talking, it's fine. But dude, that's the whole reason it was there. You just bought your first house recently? That's sick, dude. I did not like moving at all. Hated it. More severe. I would fall asleep today. Probably shouldn't do that. Beacons weren't instant mineable. It would basically take, like, as long as it would take to mine, like, an end stone block, for example. It was really nice to have. It's probably shown off in one of the videos, but I couldn't tell you which one that would have had that clip in it randomly of me mining a beacon. With it on and everything. Oh, cobblestone. Yay, I'm gonna get my diamond pick out. It was that mod still being in my folder that fucked with it. Now I can mine it fine. Soft cobblestone when? It's not a thing. Unless that other mod had it, which was causing problems. It wasn't mining at all. Yeah, I don't particularly understand what it means by the 33% of the bottommost layer left over. Maybe Com knows. Com's usually a lot smarter when it comes to that kind of stuff. Or just stuff in general. Oh, they added that to vanilla tweaks? Shit, I might have to get that. If they added salt vaults, or manual, like, mining vaults faster, that'd be sick. That's what Fish is saying. Or are you saying that that's just something you want, Fish? Or is that like an actual thing on vanilla tweaks? I haven't kept up with a lot of the stuff they added, so I don't know for sure. Removing old farms built out of cobblestone. Not that I know of, Com. The first stream, it spiked to like 100% instantly. But it didn't crash, and it like just cleared itself back down to 80% like right after. And I've been fine today. I haven't noticed anything. So far so good for me. It's a real thing. I just haven't been there in a while. Yeah, I'm the same way, Purse. I do want to get my own place, but we talked about this recently. The market is just so fucked for us to do that. It's real. What version? Is it only the 26 version? Or does it go back further? Not even just like an actual house, Xeno, like literally just to rent. Like a studio in my area is like 1,600 plus for a studio. Doesn't say. I'm pretty sure it does. That's map AutoCraft, that's not what little tweaks. Yeah, Chile would know. They literally just bought a house. What is it under? Gameplay changes? No. Convenience. Set an effective tool for blocks that annoyingly don't have one. X for glass, X for cactus. X for cactus. Why the fuck would you need to have an effective tool for a cactus? What the? This excludes blocks. Oh, it literally says it excludes blocks. Yeah, meaning that you can't use it for those. That's literally what the description says. It excludes them. So I can't do that. Oh, it wasn't the case for me, Zeno, either. Like, right when I graduated, the shit was like, oh, yeah, by the way, good luck finding your own place, because market's gonna skyrocket. Like, oh, fun. Yeah, so you literally can't even edit for that stuff. It will not let you, based off the description, unless the description is misleading. But if it excludes it, then there's no point in me adding it. No, you're good, fish. You're all good, my dude. I see, Purse. Yeah, getting a car first should be something, a priority for sure. I mean, maybe not in your country, but like the US, like you have to have a car to like really get anywhere. If you don't live in a city. No, I got you, Purse. I read them all. Yeah, having the passive income chili is definitely going to be nice to have in the future. But getting to that point where you're able to do that is the difficult. You would be neighbors with your brother. And just the freedom of having a car and not having to rely off public transport is obviously a nice thing. It's in the middle of nowhere, so get into the city takes an hour or two. It's pretty standard for the US to be like living that far from the city. Unless you're like literally living inside the city. Do I want you to add it? No, it's all good, fish. As it would be to have it, it's just not worth it. I think Xeno's having fun. Your house, it takes 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah, it's not bad. Record high temps? Yeah. I should not be having to deal with 100 degrees where I'm at. Stim message. Alright, buddy. Yeah, I'm sure, fish. It's all good, my dude. You've been dealing with it for a whole ass week? Yeah, I didn't want to deal with it. Why'd you send it down to me? What the hell did I do? hell did I do? Well, because, like, you pushed it down to us. Oh, what, you're gonna blame Mother Nature now? Say, nope, it was all the planet that pushed it down to you. Couldn't have been us. Right. Use science and logic in your arguments when you can just hope. Yeah, what, it's 9 o'clock? Where are we at? 9 o'clock 82. $2 a.m. it's still gonna be 80 degrees. 4 a.m. it's still gonna be 80 degrees. It's gonna be 100 tomorrow again. Fun. And then it's gonna rain all next week. Fuck is the point? If we traded accepted, that's gonna be me all next week. It's not cooling down. Not even close. I still never understand this jumpy item bullshit. It's like if I turn hitboxes on, like the hitbox moves with the item on my client. Oh, I mean, first off, first floor bedroom is diabolical. Unless you live in a one-story house. Obviously, your bedroom has to be on the first floor, but like... You're not jumpy anymore. Breaker's hopper minecart part isn't there. It probably got stuck. You didn't clear out the blocks in between the bedrock on the side. You moved there at 2, it's not your fault. Well, you weren't forming long paragraphs and having an opinion and reasoning at 2 years old. What the hell? Yeah, I know, mental. Have you seen the one kid purse? I think the dad posts them, and the kid's like driving a full-blown manual car on a sim racer, and like the dude's like shifting, he's putting the clutch in, using the Senna technique with the throttle. He's like, the dude's like ridiculously good. It's got one hand on the steering wheel the whole time, going like 200 miles an hour. Like, it's insane. The next Kimmy. Okay, well, Kimmy's fast, but he hasn't really... He's really only... I mean, he's fast, but he's also fast because he's in a Mercedes car this year. We need to see Kimmy in, like, a non-illegal car. That's not miles in front of everybody else. But yeah, we'll be the next Max, basically. Max can make a lot of magic happen, even if he has a shit car. I didn't watch too much with Lewis, so I don't know. But obviously he's a 7-time world champion, so like obviously he can do some stuff. But I wasn't really there to watch a lot of Lewis in his prime. Owns a mountain in Italy. I mean, wouldn't be surprised. I've always had respect on his name, besides when he fucking pummeled Verstappen into a wall at 51G. Yep, we get race week again. Is it the same time as last week for everything again? Or is it like a little bit later? I forget. What's earlier? That means practice is at the crack of fucking dawn. 5 o'clock in the morning or some shit. Oh, that's right, it's a sprint as well. It's not normally a sprint race, right? Am I crazy to say that? The sprint's at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. Oh dear God. Okay, well there might not be... If there's a stream on Friday, it's not gonna go very late. That's for sure. I might not be at my computer at that time. I'll probably still be in my bed just watching it. Unless I'm like actually awake before early. 8 a.m. brace is fine. I think that's fine. 8 a.m.'s chill. 5 o'clock though? 5 o'clock on a Saturday? It's a little early. Like 6 would have been not really reasonable, but at least a little bit better. 5? Well, yeah, it's the European section of the calendar, so it's a lot more reasonable for you. I mean, yeah, I wish the sprints... I don't really know what you could do, though, but the sprints really only, like, stuff happens in, like, the first part of the race off the line, and then, unless somebody makes a huge fucking mistake, nothing really happens in them. But I don't know what else you could really do to make them interesting, because, like, if you introduce a pit stop, people will just pit after the first lap. Conflict there. I mean, he at least finished the race this time. It may have not gone very well, but he finished it. You see a slime block touching the wall. Well, that's probably going to be the case of why I broke. Thought you were planning this out in creative. You can see that didn't go very far. I'm gonna try to hit 18 million. Got 12k to go. Actually, no, I'll save that for tomorrow. I'm gonna finish this layer, and that'll be it. Vanish and leaves. That works, I guess. You built like part of it for some reason. You TP'd to Twitch chat? Fair enough. Someone adds you at 5 a.m., they're gonna get banned. You know, it's kind of fair, but then also, like, I don't even think I would even wake up if somebody did that to me. You wake up from everything. Yeah, nah. Having Discord noties is wild. I only have it, like, for pings. And only in my server. Everything else is muted. But, like, a ping for every message, I could never. What are you saying, Fish? I mean, they only, yeah, I mean, they pinged me, like, instantly, because the guy responded in the Snapchat channel, and I was like, he literally just responded bot to me, and I was like, is he calling me a bot? Can you refund that actually, Purse? Because, like, this layer is, like, almost done. I'll do it. You can rename it next stream, Fish. But I was stopping after this layer. No, like, I was already planning on stopping after this layer, so, like, I would scam him if I didn't refund it. Because it wouldn't be even close to 5 minutes. But, like, literally the second I closed my, I closed my Discord and walked to the other room, get a ping, and I was like, what? Didn't align it correctly. That's wise, you know? I mean, I could have scammed the points, but Fish is a chill guy, for the most part. The minecarts? Yeah, you didn't align the minecarts correctly. Only scamming Xeno? Yes. Slight problem. I can't put these pics here, so I'm gonna just hold them in inventory. We did a lot today because, I mean, I really did. There also wasn't many people online. Well, we'll continue. We'll continue with it. We should be here tomorrow for a short stream, and then we'll see about Friday, because apparently I got to wake up at 5 o'clock on Saturday, if not earlier, to watch one of the races. So I have off on Friday anyway, so it could be an earlier stream. We'll see. No, that's all good, Fish. Appreciate you, man. Well, we'll see. We'll continue tomorrow, like as we have been. It's still going fine. Looks good so far. How many boxes we got here? Oh yeah, we're chilling. That's what I like to see. I think we have enough coal to do the walls, but I was going to let that run longer. And we got plenty of... Oh, we filled... I think we filled our first slot of bones. Almost. Just about. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 1.1-ish million bones. I doubt we'll ever use the bones that are here, so I don't even know why I'm storing them, but I guess if we need bone meal and we don't have any at the bone meal farm itself, we could just use it here, I guess. But it's actually not that laggy on the server for one layer. It's actually pretty decent, considering there's like 800 minecarts at all times. Doing the lower part tomorrow with the one I was doing today. What do you mean over here that you were doing earlier? Fuck this song. Does it have to be the last one? Unfortunately. The lava area? Okay. This one has nothing. Like a little bit at the end, but that's like 1 or 2 blocks deep, so like that's really easy to clear out. But then we got these sections left, which will be fun. Looks like somebody's been working on the water section, but the lava section is going to be the fun one. As well as that lava section, but if we get through that, the rest is like smooth sailing. Like everything over here is fine. Like this over is fine. This and this pane, then we have clean after that. Besides that section there. because that one's fun. Yeah, be ending it off here. Let's see who's live. It says Star Wars Farm. It's not Star Wars Farm. Star Wars Build. Oh, this looks I forget the planet. Oh, it's on a different server. We'll go to Mandolin chill peeps. Doing some resource gathering, it looks like. Absolute Depression. This is just Ferrari's song. But yeah, should be live tomorrow. Same time. Working on the same thing of more mining, so yeah. Night, day, wherever you are, I'll see you dudes all later.